I never played the first game, but I'm always interested in Metroidvania type games. So with Steamworld Dig 2, I felt that it provided a really good sense of fun and addictive gameplay. I wasn't too interested in the story, but the visuals and general style of the game was very inviting. The soundtrack invoked feelings of Western films, and that type of genre is always appreciated in game form. But the visuals and music aren't the only two things that are great about this game. The game is really fun and very addictive. Essentially, you're given one area that expands into many areas, and you can use your pickaxe and other tools to essentially explore them and find lots of gems. As you acquire treasures, you can return back to town and then trade those treasures for money. You can use them to acquire new upgrades for your character, so that while you're exploring too, you'll also find these cogs, and that also helps with progression. Along with that, you're earning experience points, and as you level up, you earn a higher percentage of money for each of the treasures that you trade in. This gameplay loop is rather addictive. It's one that I just keep wanting to go back down into the area and just see what treasures I could find, what I missed, and then bring that back up and upgrade my character continually. At many points in the game, the story would progress, and then they would give me a new area to explore, and then I wouldn't go along with the story. I would just keep exploring that area until I felt like I needed to go to a brand new area. But that was something that I liked, as the game kept continually opening up and giving you new areas to explore, and sometimes having new enemies there or new environmental hazards that you had to deal with. As you progress in the story, you'll get more tools to use. You can use this deployable bomb that takes out blocks in the environment, or you can use a grappling hook to kind of get to new areas that you couldn't jump to. And you get the jetpack, and this is completely freeing, and I love that you get it towards the end of the game, as you really appreciate the fact that you can move around these environments really fast with this thing. I like how you could break most of the blocks in the environment, and it was a lot of trying to figure out how to do it. One of the other items that I forgot to mention was the Jackhammer, and you can get those to be able to attack some of the stronger rocks in the environment and use your pickaxe for some of the weaker material. The environments required some environmental puzzles, which was fun going about them and trying to figure out how to grab everything you could. A big part of this is because you couldn't attack while jumping. So you need to be able to use that pickaxe to figure out, oh, there's a gemstone down here, how do I get there? All right, I'll make a path like this, or I'll make a set of stairs that I can then use to be able to get to that gemstone. The game does have a few boss fights, and they are particularly fun. I really enjoyed the final boss fight, as it was grand and explosive. The game's regular foes don't put up much of a fight, and I would say as a general experience is that it's a rather easy one, but very enjoyable. The game took around 6 hours for me to complete, and I could see myself just playing this again, or trying to grab all the collectibles throughout the environment. Overall, this game does a really good job of creating a very addictive type of gameplay, while at the same time being very relaxing, as the difficulty isn't too high. I would highly recommend, if you enjoy Metroidvania type games, to check out this charming title. It's a lot of fun, worth your time, and it's especially awesome on the Switch, as you can play just for a few minutes, or you can play for several hours. The game works for either way, and it's a great time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of my other ones, and if you'd like to support the channel, please check out my Patreon links at the end of this video and in the description below. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.